So the verse of Quran that will form the subject of this session is verse number 74 from Surah Al-Anfal, which is the chapter of the spoils of war, the eighth chapter of Quran. And over here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, those who have believed, migrated, and struggled in the way of God, and those who gave them shelter and help, it is they who are truly successful. For them shall be forgiveness and a noble provision. So one of the most important issues related to prophethood that we have to discuss, and in fact, without the discussion of which, virtually none of the other topics within prophethood would have any real practical effect, is the subject of today's session. This subject is a guarantee that what we have learned in the previous sessions will be put into practice. What is it? Every day, we as Muslims, we say, I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of God. We make this testimony multiple times a day during our daily prayers. But what responsibility does it place upon our shoulders? Does this belief and testimony of faith, does it create any duties for us whatsoever? This is what we're going to try and discuss in today's session with His grace, permission, and assistance. So to begin, as an example that we can try and understand this, a person might say to you that they believe a daffodil smells nicer than a rose. Some might not know which smells nicer. Others might say they believe the opposite is the case, that a rose smells nicer than a daffodil. Equally, you are either correct in your belief that the daffodil scent is more pleasant, or you are mistaken. In any case, once you've expressed this belief, someone might come to you and say, okay, so what? Why does it matter? Well, the reality is it doesn't. Whether you believe a daffodil smells nicer or a rose smells nicer, neither of these beliefs will have any effect on how you live your life, because neither of these beliefs create any moral responsibility upon you by you holding them. And this is actually quite an important point.